Good morning and hello, my beloved friends. Angelika Christie here. I'm 5 minutes late. Had a little bit of a sleepless night once more. Not worried about anything other than what the truth is. What is the truth here? We are bombarded with this COVID-19 left, right, and center. And then there are, and it looks like our lives are in grave danger, and we need to stay locked away and all of this. And then there are others who dare to speak up and speak out, and it looks like one by one they are shut down. A video that I shared with my friends, and I didn't even post it here, except right now under my live stream, there is something that I really would like you to see. And by the time you click it, maybe it has been taken off as well. It's possible because YouTube has taken out a video that I found so incredibly credible and important. And there was not one word uh, of hate speech or political or anything that could have that would have been a reason for this to be taken down, other than that there are other powers that don't want us to see and to know. And we live in a very, very interesting and very critical time right now, and that time is really for us to wake up. And isn't it amazing that we live in the year 2020, and our ability to see clearly needs a 2020 vision, right? So maybe this is the year where we are asked to open our eyes, to wake up, to become more discerning, not to believe everything that we are fed. And I mean, I'm a naturopath, so I do not believe in taking pharmaceuticals. I am on no medication other than my bioidenticals, which is just a cream that keeps my hormones up. And of course, they are not. The insurance company doesn't pay for it because it just improves your well-being rather than being harmful. So I believe that most pharmaceutical medicines out there have side effects. We all know this, and they have to tell you this. And then you think, oh my God, I can actually get this and this and this, and worse than my condition, and I may even die from it. So, and still, the power of the pharmaceutical companies is such that the power is totally in their hands, and we see it everywhere. And with this upcoming, not only recommendation, but almost an order to get vaccinated, that totally goes against my feeling, my education. I'm a naturopath, and I have always been, from when I was a child, I have always been very connected, very deeply connected with my body and with nature. My mother told me that when I was 4 or 5 years old, I would not eat the cooked food that we were given, because I preferred the things that we had in our garden. I picked all the fruits and vegetables and ate most of it raw. And since I was born right after the Second World War, there was Germany was in dire need to be rebuilt. So vaccinations were not really so much on the radar. So I did not I was not vaccinated against any of the childhood diseases like measles and mumps and uh, the pox and, all of this. And I wasn't. And let me tell you, my health is extremely robust, and maybe because of it. And I don't want to say generally that you shouldn't get vaccinated. It's a personal choice. But I also believe that, for example, the flu shots, right? They're pushing flu shots. And how many people die of the flu? Even so many that even had flu shots, because there's always another strain that is developing. And the more we fight something like microbes and bacteria and viri, the more we fight them, the more they see the need to survive as well. Those are living organisms. So what do? They create different strains. They modify themselves to survive, to live. And so we are always a step behind. We are never a step in front. We are a step behind. I just wanted to make you aware that all healing is in nature. All healing is in nature. And even pharmaceutical companies look for the healing element in the rainforest and in different places on the earth. And then they take this and then they modify it and make it a chemical compound, because you cannot make money on anything that is natural, not really. So they make it expensive, and then they tell you that's what you need in order to fight a disease that you have, even though everything that you need is in nature. So I wanted to tell you that I do believe that what we are doing right now is actually pretty dangerous, because by not being outside, by not getting in touch with the earth and with the ocean and with the environment outside, but being locked away, we are actually lowering our immune system. And we probably don't eat as healthy as we should, because we shouldn't go to the food store too often. And so we probably all have stocked up with non-perishable items. I don't even want to say food, because there is no life force in anything that is packaged. So your body just gets bulky ballast, but no nutrition. So I feel that we need to wake up, because once we are locked away for a longer period of time and our immune system is down, the moment we are going out again and coming together, and there may be a real desire to come very closely together with our friends and in larger groups. So now we are in greater danger than before, because our immune systems have been compromised because we have been locked away for so long. But anyway, a little anecdote I wanted to tell you. I believe that you are responsible for your own body. You're responsible for your own health, and it's all in nature. And just to let you know, I don't know if you know about colloidal silver. I used to make it myself at home, but you can buy it. Colloidal silver is a very tiny particle of silver, and it's a natural antiviral compound, antibacterial antiviral compound. So you may have heard the saying that, if you're wealthy, you were born with a silver spoon, were brought up with a silver spoon. Actually, hundreds of years ago, those who had the privilege of having a silver spoon and used it, they had a natural protection when the pandemics back then, I mean, the Spanish flu and, all of the pandemics that our humanity experienced hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Eating with a silver spoon gave you a certain protection against a virus. Okay, so that should tell you something. I don't think you should go out and buy a silver spoon, even though you could, and it's not that expensive. But look into colloidal silver. It's really would be a great agent right now to protect yourself. It ramps up your immune system. It's a protective as well as a deterrent and destroyer of virus. And then, of course, vitamin D3. We were not designed to live inside, locked away inside. Our bodies are designed to be outside, to receive the sunlight. That's a natural immune booster. So since so many of us are not able to do this right now, and some even in times where we are not restricted at home, are inside much too much and don't get enough sunlight, please get your vitamin D3 supplements. And I do understand, I don't want you to just do it in big amounts, because you should get tested and see the level of your blood of vitamin D3. But it's pretty sure that it will be very, very low, especially if you haven't been out in the sun for a long time. And being out in the sun and wearing 100 or 80 or even 50 sunblock does not let the vitamin from the sun, the vitamin D production, into your body. So, and you may, even if you go out, you may not get what you need. I take 5,000 units every day. And when I travel, I move it up to 10,000 just as a protective. Hi, Carl. Good morning. Good to see you here. So we can do certain things. There are two things. We are the captains of our own ship. That ship is your physical body. You are also the captain of your thoughts. So to get the truth and to get educated and to be discerning about what you hear and don't believe everything you see or read is really, really important. But today, because of our connection, that is almost like a second nervous system, we have the ability to investigate and to find scientific proof on our own. And it's just disturbing that whenever you read something that goes against the pharmaceuticals or against the powers to be, and it's shut down, or people disappear who come up with agents or with anything that is non-toxic and that could improve our health. And I have many, many examples of that. Then we should wake up. We all should wake up together. Stop being divided. Stop being in one in one camp or in the other camp, and even in the political arena. To be a Democrat or to be Republican, what does it matter? We are human beings. We are living in the same home, which is our planet. Our health is number one. If we don't have our health, we have nothing. No political, and nobody will rescue you. Nobody will save us. We have to save ourselves. We have to take responsibility for what we allow our thoughts, our vision, what we allow to listen to and to believe, and also what kind of action steps we take. The action steps we need to take for ourselves is to take care of ourselves. And it's not a complicated thing to keep your body healthy or bring yourself back from a disease from, even if it's not a life-threatening disease. We all have, our health goes up and down, but our body is a hugely self-regulating and miraculous instrument of taking care. We have an army of billions of tiny white blood cells that go out when there is injury or irritation or pathogens or an onslaught of viral or bacterial invasion to our body. If your immune system is strong, there is nothing to worry about, because you are designed, we are all designed to be healthy. And our bodies are designed to defend against things that are dangerous to our health. So what about a little trust and a little more action toward your self healing and yourself and keeping yourself healthy? It's all in nature. It's not a difficult thing to do. So let's just do that. And there is enough information out there. And I'm sorry if I was not quite as coherent as I usually am, because I didn't sleep very much. And I am a little bit worried and disturbed, but also woken up to be even more discerning, to find out more, to research more in the scientific world, not in the world of politics, not in the world of pharmaceuticals, but in the natural world. Well, that's probably why I became a naturopath. So I invite you, if you have any questions, please let me have them. And I'm happy to answer to my ability, of course. So this was long again today. And I will be back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock. And usually Friday would have been our last session, but I may move that to Saturday, because Friday at that time I may not be able to be in front of my TV. In front of my TV, it looks like TV, in front of my computer to connect with you. Okay, so make it a beautiful day. Take care of your physical body. Take care of your mental faculty, of your emotions. Take care of yourself, because you and I, we are the ones who can save us. We are the ones we have been waiting for, and now is our time. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.